every one of those stinking islands that the Marines had to take cost them roughly 4,000 casualties. And MacArthur believed in using the force.
Huh.
I think that's probably why the Navy didn't like him as much, because he didn't mind a few losses.
Huh.
There was one Japanese fortress base called Rabaul,
Oh yeah,
and they just went around that because it was too heavily fortified, right?
Too heavily fortified, yeah.
Yeah. But that would probably, when you were near there, you were in danger, weren't you?
Well, sure you were. You didn't know where they were going to come from. They always kept saying, keep your head on the swivel and be sure you keep looking back, because they keep coming at you from the sun. They like to get between them and you and the sun. They come out of the sun, or they come underneath where you can't see them.
Did one of your planes ever get hit? Like bullet holes in the wings or fuselage?
Oh yeah, sure.
You did.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was part of it.
Oh man.
And those planes, they were kind of plate aluminum. They weren't smooth like they are now.
Huh.
They'd be peppered with shot.
Oh, just lucked out. Never took out your engine.
No,
Never took out the
No.
hydraulics.
that lucked out. You do. A lot of luck involved.
And how many men would you have on the plane on those long flights?
Oh, on the long flights, well, I keep hearing from Europe on those big bombers that went over the oil fields. I think they had 10 men on each plane.
Huh. When you were flying from Hawaii to the Philippines, how many men would you have on the plane with you?
Well, you have a co-pilot or two. At the start, there were two co-pilots because of the distance and time involved. You got tired there too, you know.
That.
Remember, I told you, I think, about fighting out a storm over the equator.
Yeah.
I don't imagine I was in that thing more than 5 or 10 minutes. But when we were up fairly high, and it was ice cold over the equator down there, we're that high, and by the time you'd got over the worst of it, you were wringing wet.
Wow.
You just, and it's lucky it didn't freeze you to the seat.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, it was a different world. It was moving slow by today's standards. Your 100-foot waves and things like that. You found new ways to stir up your adrenaline.
Yeah. Well, you know, I never had to go to Vietnam. Scott trained to go to Vietnam, never had to go.
No, everybody who I trained with was hoping not to go.
Right.
Scott called me one time during this, and I can remember pretty close. He said, "Dad, I've got a chance to join the National Guard. What do you think?" He said, "I know your military history and all. What do you think about this National Guard?" I said, "Grab it." You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Grab it.
I didn't want to
Good advice.
disappoint you.
Yeah.
He'd rather peel potatoes